Je suis yo soy watashi wa nanun igosum. I am Chris. This is Chris in English, and I want to know, what's your favorite Olympic sport? Good morning, everybody. I'm so glad to see you. Who is here? I got Yuka in the house. I'm so happy to see you this morning. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are healthy. I hope you are safe. I'm doing well. It's Friday, and that means I'm getting ready for the weekend. And what am I going to do this weekend? Same thing I do every weekend, Pinky. Try to keep away from coronavirus. Actually, I might be going out to get some pie. Good morning, Yuka. Thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic Friday. I might go out for a slice of pie tomorrow. There's a restaurant here in the United States called Marie Callender's. They're famous for their fresh-baked pies. It's peach season. So they are featuring their peach pies. No, I'm not going to go eat inside the restaurant. That would be a little bit silly these days, but I am going to go get myself a peach pie. Yuka is telling us her answer to the question of the day. What is your favorite Olympic sport? Yuka likes swimming and volleyball. Ooh, very good. Very good. Do you like the beach volleyball with two people? Or do you like the six-man version of volleyball? I like both. I grew up in San Diego, so I'm very familiar with beach volleyball, but I like both games. That's our question of the day today. What is your favorite Olympic sport? Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Of course, I'm going to tell you the word of the day, unless I get off topic. Is that a hint? Is that a clue? Get off topic? Could that be a clue to our word of the day? I bet it is, Nemo! I bet it is a clue to our word of the day. Yuka's telling us she likes the six-man version of volleyball. Okay, very good. I like that too. That's the first version I learned in junior high school. Junior high school, they teach us how to play volleyball. Hold the ball, throw it up, serve. It was okay. That was okay. I used to love to play that game. Not just to watch. I used to love to play. Hey, and Yuka's telling us she once joined the volleyball club. Awesome. Did you win? Was it a good team? I hope you did. I hope you were a champion for the honor of our class. After the word of the day, we'll start our lesson. It's Friday. It's Friday. Friday Fun Day. We're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about some Olympic sports that we don't have anymore. Some of the old Olympic sports. And, of course, we'll do some Friday fun. I got some more riddles, a few more riddles for you guys to solve, to exercise your brains before we head into the weekend. That's our plan for the day. What's your favorite Olympic sport? How are you doing, Nemo? I hope you're well. I'm doing well here in San Diego. It's true. KB Hoon! We got Hoon in the house. Hello, sir. I'm glad to see you. Happy Friday. I hope that you're going to have a great day and a great weekend. Let me share very quickly, we got lots to do today, the San Diego coronavirus report. How are we doing here in San Diego? How are we doing here in California? California is okay, actually. A lot of our cities are coming off of the report. I am glad to hear that, Nemo. I'm glad you're doing well. Hoon, how about you? Are you safe? Are you happy? Are you healthy? I hope so. I sure hope so. San Diego County, 35,671 reported cases of coronavirus with 641 deaths. Now, each death is a sadness. Each death is something to mourn. But I suppose it is positive news that San Diego County only had 8 deaths yesterday. That's lower than we often have. In fact, it's been about a week now that San Diego has started reporting fewer than 100 deaths a day. So, San Diego County is definitely heading in the right direction. California, 653,000 cases with 11,801 deaths. And the United States as a whole, 5.59 million cases with 174,000 deaths. Hopefully, we will all continue to do the things that we have to do to get these numbers going in the right direction. Maintain social distance. Wear your masks. Wash your hands constantly. By doing these things, we help keep ourselves and our family and our friends healthy as well. That's it. That's the San Diego coronavirus update. I hope everybody is healthy. That means it's time for our Word of the Day. Yes, it's our Word of the Day. If you want to see the Word of the Day, you can visit our website, ChrisinEnglish.com, where you can see the Word of the Day every day. Our Word of the Day. I hope I don't get off topic. I hope I don't get off topic, because our Word of the Day today is a verb. Our Word of the Day today is digress. To digress is a verb, and it means to move away from the main topic of a conversation. To lose your place in a conversation and go in the wrong direction. To digress. Mighty in the house. Good to see you this morning. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing well. Our word of the day today is digress. It's a verb, and it means to move away from the main idea of a conversation. D-I-G-R-E-S-S is the spelling of our word of the day, digress. Here's a sentence for you. When his father asked him how the car was damaged, when his father asked him how the car was damaged, the boy tried to digress. The boy tried to change the subject. He tried to move to a different topic of conversation. He tried to digress. Yeah, digress, to move away from the main idea of a conversation. Do you have a sentence using our word of the day? I hope you do. I'd love to see it. She wanted to help the man, but he kept digressing into how big his problems were. Yeah, he didn't want help. He just wanted to talk about his problems. So instead of talking about help, he digressed and talked about the problems instead. To digress, that's our word of the day. Anybody have a sentence they want to throw out? You can write it right now in the comments. I'll read it to the world. If you don't want to do that, you can send me an email, chris@ChrisinEnglish.com. Or when I post these, you can post a comment on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook. I want to see what you have to say. After all, it's our word of the day. Hey, I rhymed. What is your favorite Olympic sport? That's our question of the day. It's hard for me to answer what my favorite Olympic sport is. I'll start by saying I've been thinking a lot about the Olympics recently. Obviously, we were supposed to have the Olympics. We were supposed to be finished with the Olympics last week. They were supposed to start on July 25th and last for 2 weeks. 2 weeks of competition, 2 weeks of sports, 2 weeks of the best athletes in the world coming together for competition. Wow. And not just competition against other people. Competition against themselves. That's part of what athletics is. That's part of what the Olympics is. Of course, we had to postpone the Olympics this year because of coronavirus. It would just be too unsafe to have millions of people travel from around the world to Tokyo and hang out. Maite's telling us her favorite Olympic sport. Her favorite Olympic sport is table tennis. Excellent. Oh, that's a fun one. It's true. Sometimes in English, especially American English, we call table tennis ping pong. Ping pong or table tennis. They're both correct terms. Table tennis. It's a fun one. I like it. I like it a lot. But actually, my favorite Olympic sport is from the Winter Olympics. About 3 Olympics ago. Oh, okay. So in Brazil, they call it ping pong as well. Excellent. Ping pong, table tennis, they're both correct. My favorite sport is a winter sport. Winter Olympics. About 3 Olympics ago, I became hooked on a certain sport. from the Winter Olympics, and that sport is called curling. Oh, I love the curling. I never would have thought that I would love curling. Curling, of course, is the sport. They have this big rock with a handle. Why do rocks have handles? I don't know. They make them that way, I guess, but it was a rock with a handle. And one person grabs the handle, and this is played on ice, so that they're on ice, and they take the rock and they slide it on the ice. And the goal is to get it into the center of this circle on the far side of the ice. To help your rock get to the circle, you have two teammates who have to sweep the ice. Sweep the ice. Oh, that ice, it's so dirty. We got to clean it. Sweep the ice. Sweep the ice. And that sweeping the ice melts the ice in a certain way that helps the rock go a little farther, a little faster in a certain direction. Hopefully they get to the center of their circle. That's curling. I had gone to a party on a Saturday night. I got home probably about 2 a.m. or so during the Olympics, and I turned on my TV just to see what Olympic sports were on. I was going to go straight to sleep. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. Hello, Bob Wiley, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your hands together for him, the one, the only, the lovely and talented Bob Wiley. That is my dad. Hi, Dad. I hope you're doing well today. Today we're talking about what is your favorite Olympic sport. My dad is a huge sports fan. Talking about Olympic sports. We're mourning the Olympics. We miss the Olympics. I miss the Olympics. So I'm talking about my favorite Olympic sport. Comes from the Winter Olympics. It's curling. Sweep the ice. Sweep the ice. That's our question of the day, everybody. What is your favorite Olympic sport? You can comment right now on the show. You can send me an email at ChrisinEnglish, chris@ChrisinEnglish.com. Or wait till we get posted on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. Leave a comment there. I want to hear what you have to say. Here's some more stuff I found out about the Olympics for everybody. A lot of sports used to be in the Olympics, but they were canceled. Sports that used to be in the Olympics, but we don't have them in the Olympics now. And actually, it's an interesting list. One of the sports that I used to play a lot when I was a kid, going to elementary school in the playgrounds, tug of war used to be an Olympic sport. Tug of war. You know, two teams holding a rope on this side, holding a rope on this side, pull, 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 pull. Whoever pulls the farthest, trying to pull people 6 feet, 2 meters over the line. If your team is able to pull the other team over the line, they win. After 5 minutes, the team that's pulled the farthest, they win. This used to be an Olympic sport. Fascinating, because I played it on the playground. Nemo is telling us ski cross can be really cool. Ski cross. I'm not from Switzerland. I didn't grow up with snow. So my knowledge of ski sports isn't all that good. I'm not sure I know ski cross. Unless it's cross-country skiing, which is the one where you have skis, but you're kind of walking. Is that the one, Nemo? Cross-country skiing? There's another one called biathlon. Biathlon, where you cross-country ski, and then you stop, and you shoot something, and then you ski some more. That's called biathlon. That's a fun one. That's it! Cross-country skiing. Excellent. Excellent. In 1908, there was an Olympic sport for the Summer Olympics. Motorboating. Motorboat races. A race in a motorboat. Which makes me ask, of course, is this a sport? Is it? I don't know. Maybe it's a sport. I don't know. I think it's more of a sport if you're the boat. It's a sport. For the human, you're just kind of sitting there steering. I don't know. But motorboating, 1908, it was a sport. For a long time, not for a long time, for a little while, American baseball was an Olympic sport. Who knows, it might come back one day. But in 1900, cricket, the British sport of cricket, the sport that baseball came from, was an Olympic sport. Now, for all of my students who think that baseball is slow and boring, wait till you see a game of cricket. Talk about slow. But it was in the Olympics in 1900. You guys have heard, I'm sure, of synchronized swimming. That is the Olympic sport where people get in the swimming pool together and they do dances in the water. It's called synchronized swimming, and it's an Olympic sport still today. But in 1992, there was a sport called solo synchronized swimming, which was the same thing, except it was just one person in the water. Which doesn't look like dancing. It looks like someone is drowning, if you ask me. But it was a sport. 1992. Solo synchronized swimming. Here's another one from 1900. Live pigeon shooting. Yes, my friends, it was an Olympic sport to shoot live pigeons. Nemo's telling us that tennis is a good discipline at the Summer Olympics. Tennis is one of the most popular Summer Olympic sports. And summer in general is a very popular time for tennis. Usually, right about this time, we'd be watching Wimbledon. Right? We'd be watching the U.S. Open. Not the U.S. Open. Yeah. I don't know. I'd be watching Wimbledon. Australian Open. I'd be watching some tennis, but no. But in 1900, athletes shot live pigeons for the Olympics. And a whole lot of animal rights activists got very mad. And that was the first and last time people shot live animals in the Olympics. There is a game called croquet, where you have a little ball and a mallet, and you hit the ball through a little wire hoop. This game is called croquet. Hey, Marty is here. Hey, Lexi is here. Good to see you guys. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday Fun Day. We're going to have riddles in a little bit, but right now we're talking about old Olympic sports. Sports that used to be in the Olympics, but they're not right now. Our question of the day, what's your favorite Olympic sport? Mine's curling. Hello, Lexi. Good to see you. Hey, everybody, you have to be good today. You have to be on your best behavior. My father is watching. My dad is watching the show today. You have to be on your very best behavior. I'm watching. In 1900, croquet was an Olympic sport. We all know croquet. If we've ever seen the cartoon, Alice in Wonderland, the Disney cartoon, the game that they play when they're with the Queen of Hearts is croquet. Yeah, they don't play with balls and mallets. Instead, they play with flamingos as the mallets. And I think it was a hedgehog. A hedgehog rolled around into a ball and he became the ball. That was croquet. Two more sports that used to be in the Olympics, but now they're not, and I think I know why. One was called single stick, which was a sport in the Olympics in 1906. Single stick was a sport where two people came together and they both had a stick. And they would hit each other with the stick. And this was a sport. Hitting people with a stick. All right, it was a little more than just hitting people with a stick. It was more akin to sword fighting, I suppose. But really what it came down to was hitting people with a stick. In the Olympics, it was called single stick. But in my research, I found a couple other names for it. One name is cudgels, which is interesting because sometimes in English, when we use a stick as a weapon, we call it a cudgel, not just a stick. Here's the last one, my friends. The last old Olympic sporting event that I want to share with you. This used to be in the Olympics. Now it's not. Maybe you can tell me why. Pistol dueling. Dueling with pistols was an Olympic sport. All right, hold on. It's not as bad as it sounds. They didn't shoot at each other. They shot at dummies, mannequins, fake people that I think were next to the person who was shooting at you. So you had to turn around and shoot at the mannequin, make sure you don't hit your opponent. Pistol dueling. If you are in the pistol dueling competition, usually in the Olympics you can get 3 medals: gold, silver, bronze. But in the pistol shooting competition, the pistol duel, you can get gold, silver, bronze, or lead. And you don't want the lead. Mr. Marty is telling us his favorite Olympic sport is the pole vault competition. That's awesome. That's a fun one. That is a fun one. That is part of a competition called the decathlon. We break that apart. We have deca, that means 10, and athlon, which means competition, the 10 competition. 10 sports played together to see who wins the overall competition. The pole vault, big stick, run, run, run. Right? That's part of the decathlon, and that's a fun event. I agree, Mr. Marty. Marty also likes basketball, soccer, football. No, not football, soccer, which some people call football. We don't know why. We don't understand, but some people do. We love them, but we don't understand. Hey! Olympic sports that aren't in the Olympics. We were supposed to have the Olympics on July 25th. Once again, coronavirus has done us wrong. No Olympics this year. Hopefully we'll be rescheduled. Hopefully as soon as last year. I'm rooting for you, Tokyo. I'm rooting for you. Football, Chris. Yeah, Marty, I love football. Yeah, I'm waiting for football to start. Football, yeah. Yeah, the ball, it's about a foot. You know, there's this thing about European football, Marty. European football. I know that game a little bit. It has 11 people. It has 11 people. And in the game, it goes like this. Oh, get the ball. Get the ball. The ball's over here. Get the ball. Oh, the ball's over here now. All right, back over here. Everybody, over here. Oh, the ball's over here. Oh, it's over here. Oh, let's go back over here now. Let's go. And when it's finished, when it's over, the score is 0-0. In the United States, we don't like 0-0 in the United States. We don't like games that can end 0-0. In the United States, we like a winner, and we like a winner in the United States. Let's do some riddles. It's Friday Funday. We're running out of time. Let's end with a few riddles. Marty has proven himself to be a riddle professional. Nemo's telling us Europe invented football, so they have the right to say, what is real football? Nemo, is that true? Is that true? I thought people have been kicking balls since ancient Sumeria. I'm going to check on that, Marty. I'm going to check on... Oh, I'm sorry, Nemo. I'm going to check on that, Nemo. I think kicking balls might predate Europe. I'll be curious to know. I have lakes with no water. Mountains with no stones. Cities with no buildings. What am I? Hi, Hiya, Aya. Good to see you. I'm glad you made it today. Our word of the day today is digress. It's a verb, to digress, to move away from the main idea of a conversation. When his father asked him how the car was damaged, the boy tried to digress. That's our word of the day. And our current riddle. Here's our current riddle. I have lakes with no water. I have mountains with no stone. I have cities with no buildings. What am I? I did my homework, Mr. Marty. I did my homework. You got them all right last week. Don't think I forgot. Don't think I did not remember. A map or something, says Marty. I taunted Marty. Lexi coming out with a map. All right. God has, God, okay. God, God has lakes with no water. Okay. He has mountains. He has cities with no, all right. I suppose God has everything, definitionally. The answer is a map. You people who said map, you got it. Very good. Yeah, a map has lakes, but the lakes don't have water. They just have ink. A map has mountains, but no rocks on the mountains. And cities, lots of cities on the map, not a single building, not a single person. Map. All right, I thought I'd get you on that one. I thought I'd get you on that one. Here we go. Riddle number 2. I am always hungry. That's not the riddle, that's true. But it's also part of the riddle. I am always hungry and will die if not fed. But whatever I touch will soon turn red. What am I? I am always hungry and will die if not fed. But whatever I touch will soon turn red. What am I? The answer is not coffee. Well, often the answer is coffee, but for this particular question, no, that's not the answer. Any ideas, anyone? Three, 2, 1. I am always hungry and will die if not fed. But whatever I touch will soon turn red. What am I? I am fire! Fire. When we give fuel to a fire, the verb we actually use for this is to feed a fire. This, of course, is passive voice, must always be fed. Or die if not fed. It's not passive voice. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. But the answer is fire! No? I liked that one. All right. All right, I got one more for you. One more before we head into a weekend. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It was a good one. There it is. What breaks but never falls? And what falls but never breaks? These are two words. One of the words is something that breaks but never falls. The other word is something that falls but never breaks. What is it? Anybody? Anybody? Any thoughts? Any ideas? Is anybody out there? No, I don't want to end. I want... Ooh, Lexi comes out with an answer. Rules. Rules are something that we can break. They don't fall, though. There's no relationship between the idea of break and not fall. What's the other word, Lexi? If you can come up with the other word, I might have to give you this one. What breaks but doesn't fall? What falls but never breaks? Marty's coming up with trust. Trust is something that can break. It's true. It breaks, but never falls. Law, you can break the law, but we don't have anything that's about falling in the law. But remember also that it's two words. One word breaks but doesn't fail. The other word falls but never breaks. Friendship. Friendship. A test, says Aya. Oh, these are all good guesses. These are all good answers. But 3, 2, 1. Heartbreak, says Lexi. That's something that breaks but doesn't fall. Well, interesting, I have heard the term heart fallen. When you are sad or disappointed, you can be described as heart fallen. So a heart can actually fall as well as break. Marty says, night cycles. All right. Well, Marty, you're half right. What is something that breaks but never falls? Day. Dawn or sunrise can also be called daybreak. Very good, Marty. Yes, day and night. Day can break. When the day starts, when the sun when the sun comes up over the horizon, we call that daybreak. And when the sun goes down, that's called nightfall. Daybreak and nightfall. Those are our riddles for today, my friends. What did you think? Did you like them? Did you get them? Were you correct? Marty, my friend Marty, he's a riddle expert. I think I'm going to have to kick up my game a little bit if I want to make sure I can challenge him sufficiently. All right, we're just about done. Our word of the day today, digress. Digress is a verb. It means to move away from the main topic of a conversation. Our question of the day today, what is your favorite Olympic sport? I'm curious. I do want to know, so please let me know. You can leave a comment when I post this. You'll see this posted on Instagram. You'll see this posted on YouTube. You'll see this posted on Facebook. I want to hear from you. Thank you guys so much. You are a great class. Never forget, my name is Chris. I love you all. Go away.